By the way, on a side note, I want to say congratulations to all the Liverpool fans on being the champions of England, tying with United 20 titles to 20 titles. Yeah, just want to say that for you guys, right? You know, yeah. But
hi guys, welcome to Usual or Not episode 1 with me, Daniel Sham at Daniel Sham Comedy, and Josh from
Josh Kwong.
Okay, so that's your Instagram handle.
This is my Instagram handle. Wait, recording already?
Yeah, recording already.
Oh my god, it's recording already! Shit, I didn't know.
I can't believe we revert back to our radio voices.
Yeah.
So what do you want to talk about today? No, I want to talk about Sinners. Like, Sinners was really good. Like, it's basically, you've seen the trailer, right?
Yes, I've seen the trailer.
So it's
Hailey Sanfield, guys.
Yeah.
Hailey Sanfield, hi.
Oh, don't please. Don't encourage him. So the whole show, the premise is just that there's two brothers, two twins.
Yeah.
A pair of twins wants to start their own like a juke joint. Okay. So they just want to play music, sell alcohol, and get the money from there. Yeah. But at that point, like, there was like vampires. Now the reason why a bit of spoiler alert. The reason why vampires are like so attracted to that because they love music. Yeah. So it's basically the soul to another world. Oh. Yeah, the soul to it's not a soul. It's like a portal to the future, to the past. And there's one scene. You don't mind if I spoil it to you, right?
I kind of do, but okay, you just do it.
No, this won't be too major spoiler.
Understand.
Okay, I won't tell you who dies or what.
All right.
But I'll tell you what.
Someone dies?
It's a vampire story, so someone will die. So the whole story is just that it's just that one guy playing music, and then they attract vampires.
Understand.
And when they play the music, it's basically like a portal to like the future and the past.
Understand.
And they just want to, the vampires are attracted to it because they want to see their friends, so-called, because they come through the portal of music, like soul music.
Understand.
And there was one scene where it was really good because if you you should go see it in the cinema because there was like a mashup of like that blues song into hip hop, into traditional Chinese music, into
wait, we're talking about blue as in I'm doing the birdie da ba-da?
No, blues as in like
blues,
blues, yeah. So not CD blue or but it was so good that scene, I just didn't want it to end.
Understand.
It was so good because when he started playing that music, it was like a mix mash of like even 80s rap, like scratches and it was
so like a mashup.
Yeah, like a mashup, and it was just one shot pan of like the people like from what's it called, like Indians, like red Indians.
Understand.
It just transcends music, and it was so good that I would recommend you and anybody to watch because it's I mean, if you're bored with superhero movies, of course, and you have superhero fatigue, you should go watch it. It's not it's not a slave movie per se, correct, but it's in that era.
Understand.
It's more like a segregation thing. Yeah, but it's so good.
And the vampires are all white,
surprisingly, and they're Irish.
Oh, Irish.
Yeah, they're Irish. So, but I think he's Irish because there are different vampires. I mean, like, they're like, black people also turn into vampires in that movie. So it's just that he's so-called Irish. But I felt like I was being tricked into watching a musical. Because it was blues music, and then there was Irish tap dancing, all right, like river dance, and then there was like Irish like guitar music that they play. It was so good. But I fully believe that I was tricked into watching a musical. But it was so good that I didn't.
Was there any singing?
There was a lot of singing.
There was a lot of singing?
There was a lot of singing.
Hailey Seinfeld.
But I don't think Hailey Seinfeld was singing.
She can sing. She's from...
She can, but she wasn't singing.
She wasn't singing?
No. She was one of the lovers' twin.
Oh.
So yeah.
Okay. She's one of the lovers' twin, but she's not a vampire at the start.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, the trailer, does she become a vampire?
Yeah, just
in the trailer.
It's like blood like that.
Yeah. So she wasn't Yeah, she wasn't singing. I don't think she did.
I understand.
If I knew she didn't do a lot of dancing though. So
Okay. Yeah. But I mean that's a forte, you know, dancing and singing.
Yeah. So
Pitch Perfect. Yeah.
Was she in Pitch Perfect?
Yeah, she was in Pitch Perfect, man. Yeah, she was in Pitch Perfect.
Damn.
Yeah, she was in Pitch Perfect.
I haven't watched Pitch Perfect because I felt like it was too popular.
No.
It was too popular. I was too.
Okay, but
and I was like, I don't know, this is too.
No, it's good, man. It was good. It's good. Hey, Anna Kendrick.
But I did love the song where he played with the cups.
That was
really
I bought my ticket for the long way round.
Hey, copyright. Okay, so
hey, sorry. Who sang that song? I don't know.
you can mention it. Don't sing it.
Anna Kendrick. Yeah.
So it was really good. Yeah, I would recommend to watch it. I know Thunderbolts is in theaters right now.
Yeah, my friend went yesterday.
What did your friend say?
He said it was okay. He kind of we didn't really talk about the movie because he brought my friend brought a date over last night. So we
But I feel like if you go on a date and you brought that person to like a movie, I feel like that's a bad move.
Yeah, you can't talk and have a conversation.
You can't have a conversation. You can't know their hobbies.
Correct.
You don't know what they like in bed. You know.
No, but I think they've already gone a few times.
Yeah.
So I think they just wanted to watch the movie. They just wanted to watch
activities.
An activity, and then they snuck in McDonald's too.
Now we're talking about Thunderbolts, but I feel like the whole marketing for Thunderbolts is like, it's like Malaysia jumping off the tower. Merdeka 118.
118?
Yeah. Like the Merdeka Tower.
Yeah.
They were like jumping off that tower.
Oh.
And the whole marketing I think was based off that.
Okay, wait.
They came to Malaysia, they shoot a couple of scenes.
Wow.
And then it was like, okay. And I think I saw like a thumbnail of like one of the lead actor, Florence Pugh.
Yeah, Florence Pugh, yeah.
Like was raving about Malaysian food. I'm not only talking about Florence Pugh, okay? But it's just that, you know, seeking validation.
Singapore.
Look, I want to perform in Singapore one day. So I don't want...
No, we're just insulting their food. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
We are just giving their food I don't know.
Well, have you seen the election memes?
Oh, yeah. So okay, non-political guys. So like at the end of the day, right, I feel that everybody like shits on Malaysia, but I love Malaysia guys. Negaraku. But shit, do I have to stand up? No, I'm just joking. No, but if you realize, right, you see all the videos of during the in cabinet, right?
Yeah.
It's all the same.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's the same. I feel.
Yeah, I feel like this point is just like they're just in the interview process and just like try to be I feel like every single one of them was like a member of what they do. What do you call when they go to like those events where they do public speaking? Rotary Club.
Oh yeah, Rotary Club. Yes.
So they just like, I feel like whatever they did Toastmasters. I feel like whatever they did at Toastmasters, they're going to bring it in the political stage and just say. I felt like it's like that. By the way, I've never been to any Toastmasters meeting.
Neither have I.
But I felt like that's why it happens.
Correct.
Like it's just public speaking for adults.
Yeah, and they actually teach you how not to stop and see that I can't even do it. So like they teach you actually how to speak. So they actually teach you how to speak publicly. Publicly, not public. No, okay. Yeah, they actually train you how to do public speaking.
Yeah.
So like you go those kind of things don't happen.
Okay.
So
do they like one-to-one train you, or is it?
You go for training and then you're supposed to memorize the whatever you talk about.
Yeah.
So it's quite interesting. Like my dad attended before. So he attended one where the girl she was talking and then there was a lot of and then there was like mistakes. Then after that he attended 1 month later. And then it was the same girl talking because he was training. She was redoing, not performing, but redoing the talking.
Yeah.
Like she improved like tremendously.
Yeah.
There was like the speech, the pace, the cadence of the voice.
Yeah. I always thought Toastmasters was like a very secret Illuminati Malaysian club. Because they have meetings, they do public speaking, and I'm like, their meetings are like in hotels.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's not, it's like a closed environment. It's like big grand meetings that only certain people is invited. I was like, what's this Illuminati meeting happening right here? So that's what I feel, but I didn't know it's just like a club for public speaking.
Yeah, it's actually a public speaking club, man. Full of nerds. I'm joking.
By the way, we also do public speaking technically lah.
Yeah, we do public speaking.
But we try to be funny.
We try.
11 minutes, Toastmasters. 11 minutes. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I've been looking forward to, I guess. Sinners.
I haven't watched it, but is it in cinemas? No.
It's in cinemas still.
Ooh. Oh no, but then.
Yeah, but right now it's.
But they would censor a lot of stuff, right?
Oh, dude, the sex scenes they censor a lot. Like the sex is happening right here, right?
Yeah.
But then they're focusing on the shelf. So you see the shelf move.
Okay, that's funny. But
you don't see like the actual sex. Like they're just playing it, but the shelf is like moving like
like the bed. Like the bed, no?
Yeah. So yeah. It's just a bit moving and the sound. So yeah, basically, you should catch it. It's not that bad. Yeah. Okay, enough about movies. What do you want to talk about?
Enough about movies. Yeah. I think there was something I really was very interested in talking about. What was it? One thing that went crazy viral recently.
I know it was about the students who were.
The KKK.
KK. But apparently it was based on assignment. So just a bit of backstory. Students in UiTM Malaysia wore the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, the KKK.
And the Ku Klux Klan like robe with all the pointy wizard hats and everything.
Yes.
Now, who's the lecturer who gave that assignment?
Yeah.
Apparently it was a law assignment.
Okay.
So I don't know whether your dad had to go through that.
I mean, he's Chinese lah, so he wouldn't. I mean, law assignment. I don't know. I don't know whether my dad had to go through that.
From what I heard, the whole story is that they have to march through like campuses wearing that.
Yeah.
I don't know if that is the specific assignment.
Yeah.
But that's what they did. So, and it was for a law degree. It was for a law course.
So this law course is teaching them how not to be racist?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Or very offensive?
I genuinely, that's all I knew. It's just that when I saw that, I was like, Trump is really doing his work. And I was like, oh, Trump is like,
terrific.
Oh my God. By the way, this is just a joke. I'm not like, engaging with any political parties and everything.
No.
It's just what I've been hearing across the net, and that's about it. We're just googling back.
Yeah. Do we look like we could do any damage? I mean, like we're in my house in the study room, just talking. But yeah.
Did they get an A for their subject?
Did they get an A? Maybe R. For race?
No, they got K, triple Ks.
Okay, but really, I think it was a bit ridiculous though. Like, that would be an assignment.
I would understand if you just like watch a video.
Yeah.
Just watch a video. Okay, class, this is what we're going to do. You're going to watch this video.
Yep.
And we have an exam later on.
Yes.
I was like, you don't need to like fully
embrace it. Yeah.
Like,
it's like, tengok tu.
Pakai sekarang.
Tengok tu. Jangan buat macam tu,
it's crazy. Like for example, like just imagine it was Halloween. And I was like, hari ni bukan Halloween
But that reminds me I like how we are going back to movies. But this particular movie that it straight away popped in my mind when that happens. Like, oh my God, Django Unchained.
Yeah, Django Unchained was good. Yeah, I genuinely enjoyed that Django Unchained. I feel like that's not my favorite Tarantino movie. My favorite Tarantino movie. Surprisingly, no.
No, which
It's
one?
Kill Bill.
Oh, Kill Bill. Yeah, Kill Bill's good.
I love Kill Bill, but
Yeah.
I think, like, to me personally, I feel like Hayao Miyazaki, like Ghibli Studios,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino is like almost the same
Type. Okay.
It's the same type. Like your first movie from them is your favorite.
I understand. So Kill Bill was the first.
Ghibli, to me, my favorite movie was Spirited Away.
Okay.
But some people love House Moving Castle.
I watched
some
that,
people,
yeah.
Some people like Princess Mononoke or Prince Mononoke. But me, it's like Spirited Away.
Yeah.
For Quentin Tarantino, my favorite movie of him was Kill Bill,
Understand.
episode 1.
Oh, not even 2.
Not even 2. 2 is like,
Yeah.
But episode 1 was really good in my opinion. But yeah, I feel like that's like there's certain directors I feel like their first movie can be your favorite one.
Understand.
But this is just me now.
I was good. Actually, surprisingly, I watched a lot. I didn't realize that. So I watched Kill Bill.
Yeah.
Kill Bill 2.
Yeah.
I've watched Reservoir Dogs. I've watched Planet Terror.
I haven't watched Crashout.
Planet Terror is they become zombies, but very disgusting zombies.
Okay.
Yeah. I've watched Hobo with a Shotgun. Oh my god.
Was it Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah, I think so. Is it Hobo with a Shotgun?
No,
really?
it's not.
You think so?
Yeah, no. I don't think it was him.
Then
Let's check it. Mr. Google.
and Pulp Fiction I've watched, and quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not him. It's Jason Eisner.
Oh, Jason Eisner. I am so sorry, but
Yeah.
guys, Hobo with a Shotgun. If you like,
it was good. It was. Were you watching during your uni days?
yeah, damn. Yeah, okay. By the way, we are the same age.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a 10-year-old daughter.
Yeah, and he's full of life, and I'm just full of dread.
No, he's full of himself. Oh no!
Yeah, you're right.
sorry,
Sometimes my comedy. Sometimes when I'm doing stand up, I laugh more than the audience.
You're enjoying it too much, I think.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy myself on stage, even though
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
sometimes it could be like, even it's like 2-3 people. But I enjoy going up on stage.
Correct.
Because I'm just a whore for attention, and that's.
I mean, we all technically all comedians are we all
Yeah, but we just want to get paid with that attention.
kind of yes, to a certain extent, yes. Oh no, actually no, we won't get paid, man.
Yeah. So if you guys see us at any open mics or promoting our show, please do come.
Yes. Remember Daniel Shang Comedy, Josh Kwong. Remember that? Yeah. KWONG, by the way. JASH. Yeah. JASH KWONG. Very important.
Yeah.
Daniel with 2 A's.
Hey, Daniel. Yeah,
Daniel.
But I put it on the screen.
Yeah.
That's good. Edit it, so
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, it's like a lot of stuff going into
Yeah.
it. I mean, talking about editing, once I did stand-up comedy and running my own shows with Hapa Malaysia, I learned a lot about, like, I have to be like a one-man agency team.
Understand.
You have to do graphic design, you have to do video editing, you have to do
everything, man. It sucks.
it's tiring, man.
Then I remember that time it took me like, I think all my videos you've seen online on Instagram.
Yeah.
I think those small little clips like 1 minute or like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I remember there was one that was very nice. I think I edited it quite well. It was about my friend and the car accident. And it was 40 seconds or 45 seconds. That took me 2 hours to make.
Yeah.
2 hours, guys. Yeah.
And you don't have a video editing background, and you have to self-taught yourself.
Yeah, correct.
And have to do it. So that
CapCut.
Okay.
Sponsor us.
Yes, I already paid for my first year, so thank you, CapCut, for the subscribers. Okay, let's go.
So okay, now we decided we want to talk about football. We're gonna talk about football.
Not a good time being a Chelsea and United fan.
Yeah. By the way, he's the Chelsea fan. I'm the United fan.
Yeah. So
all right,
how do you feel being safe from relegation?
That's a good joke. I don't know. I feel that United is in what the word for it? Shambles, guys. Shambles of a club at the moment. Yeah.
You're just one great manager away from being good. You know.
Yes.
But I heard like the guy who came in, which is Ruben Amorim.
Yeah.
He's good with spotting. He did well with spotting.
Yeah, he is doing well with spotting.
But I feel like you can't do anything with the current United squad
unless you sell and then get
you have to rebuild.
Yeah, you have to rebuild.
I give props to United because you at least stayed with Ten Hag for like 3 years.
No, Ten Hag was like maybe 2.5 seasons.
Yeah, but there was like at least commitment. For Chelsea, it's like every year we change new manager.
Correct. But the thing is, the difference is, see, I'm
You need another Klopp. United need a Klopp.
I think United have their Klopp at the moment. I think Amorim will be that guy.
Okay.
It's just that whether he gets whatever he wants, and hopefully he can do something. Yeah.
I feel like personally, you fumbled with Ronaldo when he came back.
That one, I think it was a very bad choice. I feel.
Yes and no, because who's the manager there? Ole.
So Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah, he was doing well with the current squad.
He was doing well already, yes.
But I feel like for Messi, I feel like every time Messi is in a new team, they always try to build a team around Messi.
Messi, yes.
For Ronaldo, he always have to adapt, but he's a striker.
Correct.
He also has an ego. He wants to score, so he will stray out of position.
Correct.
He will do what's best to get a score.
Correct. Yes. He did carry United during that season.
Yes.
But the thing is that because you had him, you kind of broke up whatever, Oli has built over the first 2 years.
Yeah, because you were doing really well.
Yeah.
The year previously.
The year previously you finished second, and then the third. Then that year after that, when Ronaldo came, and then they sacked Oli. It was really sad because.
Would you still take Ronaldo back if he's at Al Nassr?
Now?
Yeah.
Now would I take him back now?
Yeah.
Nah, man, he's too old. Like he's still good. He's one of my favorite players. I would not deny. Like I love him, but
you wouldn't put him maybe reserve 45 minutes and then that's it.
That's the thing. It's hard to tell. Maybe I would say that he would be a crazy super sub.
Yeah.
Crazy super sub, but he doesn't. It won't be like the same as last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's still fit. He's still fit.
Working, but
40.
He's 43, 42.
Yeah.
Oh, to look like that, 40 plus, man.
Yeah, dude.
Damn. By the way, on a side note, I want to say congratulations to all the Liverpool fans on being the champions of England, tying with United 20 titles to 20 titles. Yeah, just want to say that for you guys, right? Yeah. But
yeah, I mean, I don't have any issue with Liverpool because they were bad previously. They had Skritter, they have
Dirk Kuyt.
They were bad, and I was like, oh, we're going to Liverpool. It's so easy to win.
Yeah, they had Flanagan, bro.
Gerrard fumble.
Yeah, the slip.
Slippy Gerrard. Slippy G. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm go run, King. You deserve this championship. This is what I feel for Liverpool, and I think United is where Liverpool was.
You think so?
Yeah, I think you just need a good manager, and that manager needs time. Yeah, I think that's what you need. But I feel like you also need a proven manager, someone who has a bit of weight. I think Ruben Amorim can be that person. Yeah,
interesting, because actually it's very interesting, because so what happened yesterday. My sister came up to me and was like, I want to know what's the difference between the FA Cup and the Premier League? Yeah, so she's a girl, so obviously she doesn't know. Oh, I take it back. That was bad.
Yeah, thanks for enforcing gender stereotypes. Go on.
Okay, she doesn't like football.
Who's your favorite women footballer? Huh? Who's your favorite women footballer?
That was very, very. I know. Wait. Oh, the Chelsea.
I know my female football players.
Something cool.
Because they're the only one that's doing better than the male football team. So who's your favorite female football player?
Hope something. What her solo? Something solo?
Right.
Morgan.
Right.
Megan Rapinoe.
Isn't she a porn star?
No. No, she's not, man.
She's not. I don't know.
She's one of the most decorated US footballers in the
the girl with the
the white hair. Yeah, white hair.
The one that was screaming, "We want equality."
Yeah, we want equality.
We're gonna get cancelled so bad.
Oh my god, that's so bad. Yeah.
First podcast being cancelled. Amazing. Okay, so
but coming back. So actually, the interesting part when she was explaining to me she was telling me what's the difference. She was asking me what's the difference between
FA Cup,
and the Premier League. I said, so the Premier League, It's practically 20 teams of the league. Of
and they play like 38 games.
38 games, and then the FA Cup is just practically the whole of England trying to get trying to win the cup.
But one is more like
FA Cup. So FA Cup and Premier League, they're more prestigious.
Bracket based. FA Cup is more bracket based.
Yes, correct.
Premier League is more point based.
Point based, yes. And then there's the Carabao Cup, Coca-Cola Cup. I mean, Carabao Cup.
Is that Coca-Cola Cup?
Yeah, the Carabao Cup, the Coca-Cola Cup sound. It represents
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Sponsor us.
Yes.
Okay.
And
so Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup.
It's like almost similar like FA Cup. Like
no.
It's just, no, why isn't
it's
not bracket.
They don't really care. It's bracket as well.
Okay,
But a lot of people don't care about that cup. But actually, a lot of people do because it's counted.
Yeah. From my understanding is that some teams wouldn't mind not finishing first, but they wouldn't mind finishing with a cup, even though the cup could be like
Arsenal.
Carabao Cup. Dude, are they going through final Arsenal?
No, so right now as it stands, Arsenal just played their first match against PSG, the semi-final in the Champions League. They lost at home 0-1. It was a very close game. Arsenal played well. Okay. As a United fan, obviously, as a United fan, and I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans, you guys talk too much, and you all talk about, you know how many community shields we've won. No one cares about your silver plates.
They have AFTV, and you need to know the banter there. It's like whenever I open AFTV, whenever they lose, I'm like, this is gold prime time content.
So, but the thing is that as a United fan, but of course, liking the Premier League, I would like to see Arsenal beat PSG and go to the finals. It'll be their first European final. No, I think it'll be the second or third. I can't remember, but it'll be their second or third, and then at least first time winning a European title. But anyways, coming back to what my sister asked, the thing is that it's very interesting. If that how teams how do teams actually qualify for the Champions League?
I know previously it was based on brackets, but now it's actually on point base, if I'm not mistaken. Then they go to brackets.
So actually, like, how many teams are allowed to join, kind of thing. So technically, it should be, I think it's 55 teams. 55 teams, but it's based on the tier rank of the league.
That's a new rule, right?
No, it's been like that for a while. It's just that the sixth ranked league will always change.
The sixth rank?
So practically the first five is the big five leagues, which is the Premier League, the La Liga, the Spanish League, the Serie A, which is the Italian League, the German League, Bundesliga, and then the French League. The French League. So there's five. Each league gets to send four if they finish in the top four. The maximum amount of teams that go through to the Champions League is actually 5. If the winners of the Europa League are outside the top 4 and they win, they go to the Champions League.
Yes, that one I know from Chelsea winning.
Correct. So, and then now, as of now, the 6th ranked league is actually the Portugal League. And they allowed 3 teams. And Ruben Amorim was from the Portugal League.
Which is Sporting,
Sporting. So I don't know. I think I believe in Amorim. I really believe in him.
You think the new striker that always does this, is he going to go to United?
Gyökeres? I don't know, but from what I know, that Ruben Amorim has already stated, based on the press and from a very reliable source. Fabrizio Romano, I love you. Okay, he said,
he has a like a obsession with Mason Greenwood for some reason.
Who?
Fabrizio Romano.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's like a whole YouTube video about him just covering Mason Greenwood. And I don't know why, but okay.
Such a talent, but wasted. Such a talent, but wasted.
Continue.
But so Ruben Amorim said that a lot of players want to join United. But if the players are coming just because they want to play Champions League football, then no, we do not need you, because we want players that are coming here that they just want to play for the team and for the badge and for the club.
Yeah.
That's way. So if Gyökeres, even though he was Gyökeres, is that how you pronounce his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, but if that's what he wants, he wants to come play for United.
Yeah.
And that's the main thing. He just wants to play for Amorim. Great, come.
Yeah.
But if he's coming and he's
expecting top four finish
and everything else,
games.
yeah, then
what's the point?
Yeah, what's the point? Because you're already in Sporting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might finish top 3 and then go to Champions League there.
Yeah, I mean the logical choice right now for Gyökeres is either City.
Yeah.
But I don't think City has any use for him.
No, City won't have use him because they have Haaland.
Yeah.
He's injured, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Could be Arsenal, but Arsenal.
Arsenal's lacking a striker.
Yeah. Arsenal. Who's third and fourth? West Ham.
So first is Liverpool. Second is Arsenal. Third is Man City.
Yeah.
Fourth is Newcastle, I think.
Yeah, I think he should go. Personally, I feel like he should go to Liverpool. Only because the striker position is going to be vacant soon.
Yes.
Especially with Salah. I know he signed a new contract.
So Salah's technically not a striker. He's the right wing.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought he was always a striker.
He's just great. That's why he's just good and he scores all the goals from the right side. But so he's technically the right wing, and then the striker is actually supposedly to be Darwin Núñez.
Yes.
But he's he didn't do really well. So
he fluctuates. Like he's sometimes okay, sometimes.
Technically, he's equivalent like Højlund. You know, Rasmus Højlund and Darwin Núñez, both of them came with a very expensive price.
Yeah.
Whereas Darwin Núñez, I think Darwin Núñez was a bit more expensive, 10 million more expensive. So because of the price tag, both of them are equally a flop.
Yeah. But I feel like Darwin Núñez is like slowly getting his footing from what I've seen, because a lot of people from at that point, I remember, a lot of people were shitting more on Anthony. Than Darwin Núñez. Because at one point people just stopped shitting on Darwin Núñez and just continuously barrage Anthony. And I was just like, did Darwin Núñez get better at one point?
No, it's just that Anthony was just that much shittier. Bro, guys, we spent 85 million euros. Is it 85 million euros or 85 million pounds?
I think it's 90 million pounds.
Yeah, 90 million euros.
Okay.
Euros, and then when you translate to pounds, it's a little bit lower.
Yeah.
90 million euros for a fidget spinner. One is a fidget
but
spinner.
He's doing well in his current Real Betis, right?
Yeah, Real Betis, yeah. Sell him.
He's doing really well. He's been scoring goals here and there.
Scoring, he's been assisting. I don't know, man.
This is not for United.
He's not for United.
Why do everybody who goes to United become worse? Jadon Sancho.
I don't know, man. I really don't know. But the thing is that it's very weird though. It's because I feel that the club it needs a full restructure from the bottom to the top. Yeah. But you know, right? I'm not sure whether you know, but for years, you know, the Glazers, you can't do anything about it. So the Glazers, right? They've been, you know, every year when they bought United, they were in debt. So they put United under debt. So when the debt comes, and then they use United's profits into their pockets and pay off their debt.
Allegedly, guys.
Allegedly, sure. And then based on everything is that, so nothing has been reinvested in the club for years.
Okay.
When I mean for
nothing,
years,
as in like since Ferguson era,
particularly when they first took over, they did not reinvest into the club.
So Ronaldo was on point when
Ronaldo was on point, yes.
The jacuzzi is still
the same.
The equipment is the same.
Food is still the same. Then he said, don't get him wrong, that the chefs are still the same, but they I love them, but he said he loves them, but everything's still the same. The equipment is still the same. It's all different. Whereas Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal,
they're like investing in their facilities.
Coaches. Yes, their coaches. They're like investing in science for the future. Whereas United have not done that. Can you imagine if they have not done that since 2012 to 2013 season, when the last time they won the Premier League? It's been 12 years, guys.
And if I'm not mistaken, like a lot of Chelsea players also get injured a lot. And every time they come back, they get injured again. And they did a whole restructuring of the medical facilities in Chelsea. So at least that's working for them. So I don't know. I feel like United I would say is in a bad place. But you need to be in a bad place to start something new. As long as you're not relegated, there's always there for you to try.
I mean, they'll never get relegated. It's just that, yeah, they'll never get relegated. But it'll be funny to see. It'll be funny to see though.
Championship.
Yeah, it'll be funny to see because they'll be like if they get relegated, but they win the Europa League.
Yeah.
So a championship team is playing in the in the Champions League. That'll be nice.
Yeah, but I mean, relegation is always, I think, a possibility.
Yeah.
Even though it could be like a very minuscule one. But I don't know. I feel like you should start somewhere, which I think United is doing well.
Yeah.
With Ruben Amorim. And Ruben Amorim, I think it's also getting a bit of backing.
Yeah, he's gonna be a backing, and you can see there is progress. There is progress.
Yeah. It's just that it's not translating, I feel, for now.
Yeah.
But I feel like next year probably, but even then you might, I wouldn't say challenge for top 4, but I think you might challenge for top 6.
I think top 10 would be more realistic.
Okay lah.
Yeah.
And I think also Chelsea right now is, I don't know what their philosophy is. Like, I think they do want to play good football, but at the same time they bring in, I already forgot the manager's name. Maresca. Brought in Maresca, but then the Pochettino was doing so good with Cole Palmer, and now Maresca is playing a different type of football where Cole Palmer couldn't shine.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether, because there's always teams that flourish that builds off one player.
Correct. Yeah.
But there's also teams that has flourished when you follow the manager's style.
Correct.
But the manager always builds the team around a player.
But if you realize that what Klopp did, he didn't really build the team around the player.
No. He just
had everybody had a job.
Yeah, everybody had a job. But also he has a keen good eye on who is going to be the next player.
Correct.
The next big player.
Correct.
Van Dijk, Salah.
Salah was really good. It's just that he was just being great. Yeah.
Yeah, he was really good, but he didn't became great before under Klopp.
Sadio Mane.
Mane was but under him it was amazing.
Oh no, but in Southampton he was great.
Okay, yeah. I mean that's why he was.
But then they bought him, and he was actually the first purchase, the first signing from Klopp. Yeah.
Whatever happened to Sadio Mane? I heard it was like getting worse and worse. I feel.
Oh no. He left Liverpool at the top when they won.
Yeah, then he went to Germany.
And he went to Bayern Munich. It's because Sadio Mane he's from Senegal, right?
Yeah.
So he helps the Senegal government, actually. He helps them build schools.
Yeah.
He helps them build schools, hospitals.
Yeah.
He does a lot of charity for the country.
Yeah.
So the thing is that Liverpool couldn't give him the salary that he wanted. And the thing is that he left not because he wanted to. He left because he left for his country. So Bayern Munich offered him a salary that
could help
his country, and then I think now he's somewhere.
I think the tax rate is lesser as well, because in the UK tax rate is about 50% of your salary.
Correct.
So he's making buck. That's what I heard.
But I think he's gone now to Middle East.
Yeah.
And then that's when he's earning all the money.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay, I think let's stop there.
Yeah.
So that's like 24 minutes worth of 19 minutes.
Worth of talking about football.
Jesus, we should be like a. We should be. But this one I think was fine. 1959. Let's talk about Bill O'Reilly.
Sure.
That's a very short one. Saying Malaysia. I mean, let's play the video.
Yeah.
See if it's.
I have the video, I think.
Oh, you have the video. Yeah.
Yeah,
let's play the video. Send me the link later so that at least I can put it in the video.
We'll do. Wait. Sorry, that was such a fluffy thing to do. Okay.
All right, let's update you on the tariffs. Chinese President Xi Jinping is going to Vietnam, Malaysia, and Cambodia. Hey, President Xi, let me just break it to you. Those folks have no money at all. Okay, they cannot help you. They're not going to buy your stuff because they don't have any money. All right? And so I don't know why you're going there, because now maybe he's trying to sneak in Chinese goods under the Vietnamese label, but that's going to be easily exposed. So I don't even know what this is. If China loses the U.S. market, and I still believe there's going to be a détente here, it's hosed. It's just screwed. Because we have the money. We buy the stuff. The Malays aren't going to buy your stuff. They don't have any money.
Pause.
Kurang
The
ajar.
Malays?
The Malays, guys, the Malays.
Oh my God, Bill O'Reilly.
You just made the whole nation hate you with that one line.
Malays?
Malay.
Okay, first of all, saying no money, how dare he? Okay, we spend money like crazy. We go into debt because we buy so much food. We have an obesity crisis. How dare he?
Yeah, exactly.
How dare he?
We're the most obese country in Southeast Asia. Not something to be proud of.
But we know where our money is going. Okay.
Yeah,
Mr. Bill O'Reilly, where's your money going? Not to your facial skincare.
I have more hair than you, bro.
Moisturize. Okay. At least, Mr. Bill, do you know what a moisturizer is? It's very simple. You buy a very cheap one, 5 ringgit. Nasi lemak sambal flavor. Put it on your face. Become very nice. Malays, boy.
Man.
Alright, Malaysian army, go attack him. just go say mak kau hijau a billion times on their comment.
Mak kau hijau, mak kau putih.
But I mean,
Dari KKK. Okay, sorry, that was too
no,
much.
I mean, this is what I don't know. I think I don't feel China is desperate.
Yeah.
But the tariffs did impact them. I feel.
Of course.
Because I don't think Xi Jinping ever came to Malaysia. Has he come to Malaysia before?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, you mean ever in his life?
Ever in his life?
No. I think this is the first time.
This is the first time.
I think so.
So I think it could be. I don't think he's desperate yet.
Yeah.
But I think it's also an inconvenience because you're losing a revenue stream.
Yes, correct.
Like let's say for example, suddenly your property not doing well, but your but then you put money into Bitcoin. So it's just another revenue stream, and I don't think they're struggling.
Yeah.
But I think it does affect.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But to me, I feel like as a politician, you always need to maintain like a good relationship with other countries.
Correct.
Whether there's tariffs or not.
Yeah.
And I think he coming down to Malaysia and all this other Southeast Asia country
Correct.
shows a bit of humility.
Yeah.
And willing to work together with other people.
Yeah.
Which I think is really good. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. I think it's just like mostly like a power play.
Yeah.
I do understand the US position where they are unable to produce their own weaponry if there's a war.
Understand.
Because most of their production is in China. So you don't want to have like a helicopter that can be turned off by a switch back in China.
Yeah.
So I understand where they're coming from.
Correct.
But I feel like, I don't know, it could be pros and cons up to this point. I'm not saying it's good.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's good maybe for Malaysia because then we, maintain a partnership with China, which has really good technology and battery.
Of course. Yes.
But at the same time, you do want, like one of the largest military complex in the world to make their weapons as well because you get a lot of money from them.
Correct,
because that's how
correct.
much
Yeah.
they earn from it because they send billions and billions of dollars.
Why can't we all just get along, man?
I don't know, man. It's
Because
just,
you know why? You got people like Bill O'Reilly say shit like this. That's why.
the Malays. Oh my
the Malays,
God.
huh?
The Malays.
Hey, oh man.
Hey, get like a speech therapist for Bill O'Reilly.
It is Malay.
Malay, okay?
Malay.
Do you know why? Because we in Malaysia, we live with Malay, Indian and Chinese together under one roof. And that's the thing you need to learn.
Yeah. China, India,
I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but I'm too riled out.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Malays.
Yeah.
So that's our...
I'm triggered for them. But the thing is that when he meant that, right? When he said that, he meant the whole of Malaysia.
Yeah. I was like, it's I don't know, it's just too ignorant, I feel.
Yeah.
And I don't think all Americans are ignorant. I feel like it's just it's
not all of them.
Not all of them.
Partner.
Okay, so that's our podcast for You Sure or Not?
You sure not?
You sure or not?
You sure not?
So see you guys for the next episode. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, follow Josh at
Josh Kwong.
and follow me, Daniel Sham Comedy at DANIAL SHM Comedy. I know it's a bit long, but
JSH.
all right, thank you. See you guys for the next episode. And this is our first podcast at You Sure or Not?
You sure or not?
Okay, all right, cool. Okay.